Okay. My name is Harriet. Once again, I welcome everyone. I see some people are saying on the group that they cannot log in. Please log in. We are live now. Okay, you know, in our countries, traffic can be somehow too much, and I was delayed by the traffic today. I thought I could be here on time, but okay. For those ones who attended yesterday, I just want to see a few people go to the chat room. If what you studied yesterday, if the lesson we had yesterday was beneficial to you, please just go to the chat room and write a 0. Go to the chat room and write a 0. If yesterday's lesson was beneficial to you. Yesterday we are looking at types of markets, and then we saw the uptrend market, then we saw the downtrend market, and then the ranging market. And yesterday we saw very vivid examples of an uptrend market. We saw the Bitcoin doing it, and then other coins also did it. There is another coin called the BCH. It is called Bitcoin Cash. It did it so well. It shoot up tree. And then today, as we are speaking, if we go to the market and we check right now, you will see that the market is ranging. For today, the market is ranging. I can see people who benefited from yesterday's lesson. I see Juliet, I see Mabu, I see Koso, I see Shifra, Daneso, Sol Claire, and then Sol Free Claire, and others. Happy to see you today. And let us start right away. The others will find us. I start. Today we are going to look at something different. Yesterday I said when we start analyzing the market, everyone should be having what we call a trading view. A trading view is an application. Allow me share the screen. Let me share the screen so that we can go there. Today, we are going to share about something very, very important, and that one will take us to the introduction of the trading view. And those important things that we are going to look at, two very important lines that the market respects. The market respects these two important lines. The lines that we are going to look at this evening, the market respects them so much. And those lines are called, one is called the support line. Remember, we are still in the market structure. Yesterday we are looking at types of market. We are still looking at the market. So today we are going to look at, there are two important lines that drive the market, or that are respected by the market. The market respects them so much. Wherever they are, the market respects that place. And as time goes by, all the indicators, all the trading indicators, the indicators that traders use to do market analysis, or to help them know where the market is going, the direction the market is taking. So most of those indicators, they act as these lines, and those lines are two. I've said one is called support, and another one is called resistance. So we are going to call them resistance line and support line. Okay, resistance line and support line. You who is attending this training today, I want you to learn. We are going to learn just the two things: support and resistance line. When we get to understand what a support and resistance line are, and how to use them, and where can we find them, and how to draw them in the right places, when we start looking at other indicators that help to analyze the market very well, you will be good to go. You will be good to go. You will be good to go. Someone is joining the meeting with the unmuted D. Let me see that person who is not muted. That is TDF. Oh, TDF, please mute yourself. Please, friends, always when you enter a Zoom meeting, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself always. And again, he's unmuting himself. Always mute yourself in order so that we don't get the feedback. Madam Faith, happy to see you on this Zoom call. Okay, I continue, I go back. I've been saying there are two important lines that the market respects. Is it respect? Respects. The market respects these two lines. And I've said one is called the resistance. We are just going to just draw an example. We are going to draw an example. We are going to have two lines whereby one is here and another one is here. One of the two lines, one is a resistance line and one is a support line. Now, what is a resistance line? A resistance line is a line which is above. Now, this one is a resistance. Whereas this one is the support, the line which is below. Don't mind right now, you might not understand what they mean, but as I explain, as we go on, you will understand. Now, these two lines, one of them is basically for buyers and another one is for sellers. One is for buyers and one is for sellers. In other words, very many buyers are putting in their orders at those resistance, at those lines. We shall find out who is putting their orders at the support line and who is putting a lot of orders at the resistance area. Now, what does the support line do? Let us give an example. If we are climbing a building, we are ascending a building, we are climbing a building which is having different floors or different levels. Okay, we are climbing, we are into a building, we are going up, and it has very many levels. It has very many levels. Maybe this is level 1, this is level 2, this is level 2, this is level 3, and this is level 4. In between here, when you are at level 1, below this, there is another level, which is the basement, if we can as well say. Below the level 1, there is a basement. Now, this line here where level 1 is, this one, it is a support line. It is supporting you, it is stopping you from falling down to the basement. Okay? It is stopping you, it is supporting you from falling down to the basement. So this is a support line. Whereas the line which is above, it is called the resistance. And the resistance, this line is resisting you from going to level. It is resisting you from going to the level 2 area. So when you reach at level 2, then this line of level 2 becomes the support. And then now this one for level 3 becomes the resistance. It is resisting you from going to level 4. Okay? So these lines, the lines that we are talking about, the one for support and resistance, support is giving support. It is giving help for the market not to drop so down. Whereas the resistance, it is stopping the market from going upwards. Okay? It is stopping the market from going so up. Are we there? From there, as I am saying, as what I've said, members, if you have understood, please give me a 1. Give me a 1 from that example that I have given. Give me a 1 in the chat room. Give me a 1 so that I get to understand that you have understood that small one that I've talked about. I see someone putting up the hand. I'll come to you. Dong Emmanuel, Manani Issa, David, Kabuya Sharif, and then Irene Kantu says, I see 1. Mabu has said, I don't understand. Oh dear, he has not understood. I'm going to explain more. I don't want to rush to go to another Think before people understand. So because of Mabu and he has not understood, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to repeat. I'm going to repeat. I'm going to repeat a little more again. I've said, today we are going to look at very important lines that the market in the financial, in the trading that the market respects. The market respects these two lines, and those lines I have said, one of them is called a support line. One of them is called support line, and another one is called resistance line. Resistance line. I've always said, don't mind about my handwriting. That is that. Support line and resistance line. Those lines, we shall know where they are drawn. Where are we going to find them? We shall know that later. But let us first understand what they are. I continue. And I said, I am giving an example. If we are in a building and this is level 1, whereas this one is level 2, okay? This is level 1 and this is level 2. The floor for level 1 is supporting us not to fall down to the basement. Whereas this ceiling, the ceiling, which is at level 1, it is resisting us from going to level 2. It is resisting us from going to level 2 area. I don't know whether you can understand, people, what I'm saying. The floor for level 1 is our support for us not to drop down to the basement. Whereas the ceiling that you can be looking at when you are at level 1, it is a resistance, resisting us from going to the floor of level 2. Whereas when you pass through this resistance and then you go to level 2, then the floor for level 2 is going to become a support. And then you start looking at the ceiling for level 2, which is going to become the resistance. See, it is resisting you. It is stopping you from going to the level 3 area. I don't know whether you people, you can understand what I'm saying. The two words that we are looking at is resisting and supporting. Supporting, or the support line that we are talking about, it is always for the buyers. When we say we have a support line here, it is always below. The support line at the support center, there are very many buyers. And people have put there a lot of orders, a lot of buying orders are at the support area. Okay, a lot of buying orders, they are at the support area. Why? The buyers are putting in their orders, they are buying, they are trying to support the market not to fall down anymore. So when the market starts moving upwards, the buyers are dominating. At some point, we shall find very many orders around here. So at the resistance, we are going at this place where we call the resistance, we are going to find there sellers' orders. At the resistance, we are going to find there a lot of selling orders. So at the resistance area or at the resistance line, we are going to find there sellers. Sellers have put in there take profit. So we are going to take that. We are going to use that word. Take profit, that is the place where very many, those who bought when the market was down here, they are saying, when it moves up to this distance, I think it has made 5%. If it has made 5%, that is enough profit for me. I am selling from here. So where there are very many orders for sellers, we shall find there a lot of concentration there. And that's where we are going to find the resistance line. Why the resistance line? It is resisting, it is stopping the market from continuing going up. So many times, if the movement of the currency or the movement of the market is resisted completely and it is won at the resistance area, you will see the market coming down. you will see the market coming down and coming down and coming down and coming down until when it reaches where the support area is, where there are very many buying orders. So when the buying orders are so many, so you will see that the market will not drop below the support line. If the buying orders are so low and they are not good enough to support the market to push back again, you will see the market dropping down. And then you start asking, what has happened to this trade? It is going down and going down and going down, meaning at the support area, the orders which were there were not so many to support the market not to drop more. I don't know whether that one is understood. If you have understood that one, let's go to the chat room. Write a 2. Write a 2. Write a 2. Write a 2. If you have understood that one, write a 2. Write a 2. Write a 2. If you have understood that one, write a 2. Write a 2. At least you do practical using a coin to those who are lost. Okay, someone is proposing that we can use someone is proposing that we can use a practical. Yes, we are going to go to the practical lessons, but I just wanted people to first understand when we say resistance, what does it mean? When we say support, what does it mean? I see people have written 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, meaning that that one is understood. We can continue. We can continue. We can continue. We can continue. Okay. If we have understood support and resistance, and I have said that, let me repeat this one. I have said, at the resistance, we have their sellers. Sellers are waiting from here. At the support, buyers are waiting from here. Sellers are at the resistance area, whereas buyers at the support area. Though these lines, the resistance line can become a support line, also a support line can become a resistance line, depending on how the market is moving. If the market has been moving like this, and then it moves, and then the candles build, and then they go past the resistance line, and then they continue going up. So which means there is the line, the area which was a resistance, it has become a support because now the candles are above it. Whereas if the market has been moving, the candles are forming, going down, going down, going down, they go through the support line and then they continue going. So now because they are below the what was the support line, now the support line is going to become a resistance. Because now we are going to be waiting for the market to move from this way down to go up again in order. This one will be down, this one will be resistance. So all resistance lines can become support lines, and all support lines can be resistance lines, or all support areas can one day become resistance areas, and all resistance areas can become support areas. If we have understood that one, let's go to the live chat, and then we see when we talk about resistance and support, where am I going to find them? How will I know that this is support? How will I know that this is where I'm going to put the support and resistance? All right, I'm going to go to the trading view. I'm going to go to the trading view, Where is my trading view? It's here. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. It is loading, it is loading. Loading, please load faster. Okay, load faster, load faster. It has loaded. This time round, who can propose what we can use? Please go to the chat room and propose the coin we can look at. Someone go to the chat room, propose a coin we can look at. Someone has said back. Someone has said back, another says back. Another says LTC Acro Gala Auntie. Another one, another one, another one. All these ones are currencies. So yesterday someone was asking what is acro, and even today I saw in the WhatsApp group someone asking what is acro. So all these ones are names of currencies. Names of currencies. Names of currencies. Okay, let's use gala. Let's use gala. Let's use gala. Let's use gala. Gala. One day, one time, Gala was giving money like crazy. Now these days, Gala has been a little bit silent, a little bit quiet, but we shall see what it is going to do after this long silence. After this long silence, we are going to see what Gala is going to do. We are going to see what Gala is going to do after this long silence. After this long silence. Allow me first remove all indicators, and then let's have a clean chart. Let's have a clean chart. I remove everything. If people, when I start talk, I think tomorrow it's when we are going to look at the trading view. And okay, now someone can as well ask, Madam Harriet, you are talking about support and resistance. How do I know where I'm going to draw a support? How do I know where the support is, and how do I know where the resistance is? Now, for you to make it simple for you, it depends on the time frame that you want to use. Personally, I always want to use a 4-hour time frame. Why am I using a 4-hour time frame? Why am I using a 4-hour time frame? It is because I don't want to be on pressure. I don't want to be on pressure. Let me show you. Let me tell you. Let us first look at 1 minute. There are people who trade 1 minute. Let's look at 1 minute. There are people who trade 1 minute. 1 minute time frame, meaning they are all the candles that you are seeing here, every candle that you are seeing here, it has taken it just 1 minute for it to form. Others are just dots and so on and so forth. Okay, others are just dots. So for me, I cannot trade a 1 minute because I want to take care of my heart very well. I don't want to be on pressure. There are people who trade 5 minutes, and then someone says, for me, I just look at 5 minutes. Meaning every candle that you are seeing here, meaning that every candle that you are seeing here, it has taken it 5 minutes to form. No matter how small it is, no matter how big it is, no matter how long it is, no matter how squeezed it is, it means it has taken it 5 minutes to form. After 5 minutes, a new candle starts. Now, when we look at this, look at this one. Because it is 9:50 here, in South African region, it is 8:50. And now those are 10 minutes ago, 10 minutes gone or 5 minutes gone. A new candle is forming. I think you can see. It is still small. It is forming. So this one is going to move. This one, I am showing you. I'm showing you. This candle, there is this small one which is starting. It will take it 5 minutes for it to end. This one, it took it 5 minutes to form and then to end. Then this one, it took it 5 minutes. This one, it took it 5 minutes. This one, it took it 5 minutes. So if we are looking at a 5 minutes time frame, if we are looking at a 5 minutes time frame, it means for a full hour to end, someone will have seen how many candles in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, how many candles are going to be formed in an hour? Then there are someone can as well say, for me, I'm looking at a 1 hour. Someone can say, for me, I'm looking at 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. So if you are looking at 1 hour, it means or every candle you are seeing here, it has taken it 1 hour to form, 60 minutes for it to form. Someone who is looking at 15 minutes, it means in an hour, that person will have looked at 4 candles. Someone who is looking at a 30 minutes time frame, it means in an hour, that person will have seen only 2 candles. Whereas someone who is looking at 1 hour, it means an hour, a candle is formed. Whereas me, who is looking at a 4-hour time frame, it means every candle you are seeing here, it has taken it 4 hours to form. Okay. I think now with that one, we are okay. We have understood. We have understood that one. If we have understood that one, now, where should someone draw a resistance or a support line? For you don't need to be so perfect, but where you are seeing 2 or 3 candles ending in the same place, there must be a line there, either support or resistance. Where you are seeing one place and you are seeing a concentration, you are seeing let us start with 1 hour. Let us look at 1 hour. Let us look at 1 hour. Let us look at 1 hour. Let's look at 1 hour. Where you are seeing points, and then you see here, a candles ended here. And even here, they ended there. Even here, they ended there. So that place can act as our support or resistance. Okay? That place can act as our support and resistance. I'm going to just take a sample. The sample that we are going to take, let me show you. Are you seeing here? If you are seeing here, I am seeing this red candle and another red candle. So those are 2. I don't need to have very many points. I just need to have 2 or 3 points where candles ended in the same place. So I just got my trading view here, and then I get my horizontal line and I make it. Oh, tomorrow we are going to look at how to use the trading view. And I draw there a line. I can draw my line touching the body of the candles. I have drawn my line touching the body of the candles. How many candles have been touched? Let us look at the candles that have been touched by our line. We are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 candles in one place, almost ending in one place. Maybe not the body, but the wick, but the line has touched them. That is a line. That is a line. I can also cite out another place. I can also cite out another place. When I look at here, when I look at somewhere here, I am seeing some candles ending there. So if I am seeing there some candles ending there, I can just go and I bring my horizontal line and I draw it there. And I draw it there. That is another line. I will use it anytime soon. I'll use it anytime soon. You can also continue and then say, okay, when I go upwards, I get my horizontal line again. I go get it, I come here. When I look here, there is a lot. You friends, you can see, there is a lot. Or even someone can say, before I go up there is here. So when you learn how to draw these lines, they are going to help you to identify different markets. They are going to help you identify different markets. Remember, yesterday we are looking at types of markets. We saw the uptrend, downtrend, and ranging market. Now, when you look at here, where the line we have just drawn, if we can just look at the line that we have just drawn, let me show you the line that we have just drawn. If we look at this one that we have drawn here, and then where we have put another line, there is a distance there. There is a distance there, which means in the distance there are candles in between there. There are candles there. So there was a ranging market in between here. There was some ranging market. So someone was asking me yesterday that, can I make money from all those markets? Yes, you can make. It's because when you look at here, now look here. When we look, if we are to move from here, someone says, I am going to trade from here where the support line is up to the resistance line. And then someone says, I am putting in a trade, my trade should move from here, and then it moves up to there, and I get out. And then you wait for the market to come down, and then touches your line. You put, when it touches, you wait, and then you put in another trade. It moves, it goes, and then it touches the resistance. You get out of the market. You wait for it to come down again, touch the resistance line, I mean the support line, move again up to the resistance line. You get out of the market. Or if you see it going up, it means it has continued to go to another side. So that one we shall look at when a line is broken. When either a support or resistance line is broken, what happens next? We shall look at those ones. But for now, we wanted to see, I wanted you to see that the lines that we are talking about, just find 2-3 candles ending in one place, go to your trading view, get your horizontal line, draw a line there. If it is above another line, it is a resistance. If it is below another line, it is a support. It is a support. Now, when we look at this one, who is disturbing my charts? In fact, I may be the one disturbing even them. When we look at the supports, as I said, you find 3 points, candles ending in one place. They might be wicks or shadows. They are almost in one place, and then you draw your lines. The more you draw those lines, they are going to help you to enter very perfect trades. And then when you enter very perfect trades, you will find that you are making money, even when the market is ranging, even when the market is going upwards, even when the market is going sideways. Okay? You keep on drawing. You keep on drawing. You keep on drawing. You keep on drawing. Where you see some concentration, put there a line. Keep on drawing. The market will always move and then reach where you have drawn your areas. So always people ask us, how do I know when to enter the market and when to get out of the market? As we are still learning, you will see that we shall always be entering the market at the support line and we get out at the resistance line. Why? Because the moment the market hits the resistance line, we don't know whether it is still going up or it has ended there now that it is going to go down. Okay? We don't know. So that's why we are saying the market respects these lines so much, so much. As they move and they move and they move, you will always see that where the line was drawn, you will see a lot of movement and then ending there. Now let's look at here. Let us look here. Let us look here. Are you seeing somewhere here? Friends, I don't know whether you are seeing. We are seeing candles 1, 2. This one, the third one didn't hit there. The fourth one hit. The fifth one almost hit there, but it didn't. And then they pushed down, they pulled the market down and it kept on moving. We can see in just a few hours, we are seeing over 8 candles ending in one place. Ending from one place. There is this red one, there is this green one, another green. It tried to surpass, to go through the line, but again it was pushed, not until the market was pulled. And then the sellers made the market drop down. And now you can see it moved and moved until when it came down this way to find another support line. And when another support line was found, when another support line was found, that's when we saw some relief and then the market started being there. It kept ranging and it kept ranging through the support and mini support and resistance lines, through mini support and resistance. I think you can see. If you can see my screen, it kept on ranging. It wanted to go down below, but again, the support lines, the support, and then I told you where they are support, where they are the resistance at the support, we are having buyers. The buyers kept on putting in orders, putting in some orders, and then we saw some bigger movement, some good movement, some good movement, okay? Some good movement. Not until, I think it was yesterday, when Gala made a very big strand, and since yesterday, we are now seeing the concentration. Now, today, this is the tip that I'm giving you in the market. This is the tip I am going to give you in the market. In the market, this is what happens. If the market is going up, it is going up and up and up. If it reaches upwards somewhere, it has to first consolidate before either it continues up and then it consolidates, or before, if it makes a consolidation, then it can decide to go down. And when it goes down, it has to consolidate before it decides what to do next. For those ones who have at least been trading, for those ones who have been trading, at least now you can bear witness. Let me show it. Let me show it to you on where is my notebook? Where is my notebook? My notebook. People, if you have learned something, you go to the chat room and then tell us what you have learned. And okay, I've been showing you that when the market is moving, this is what it does. It can move from down and then up. This is a good movement. It has to consolidate. In that consolidation, it is waiting. It is undecided either to continue. If it is to continue down, it will continue. But again, there will be some consolidation before it comes down, and then it makes a consolidation. Okay? It moves like that, whether you like it or not. Every time it makes a very upward movement, there must be consolidation. And then if the down movement is there, there must be consolidation before it goes up, consolidation, down, consolidation, maybe down, consolidation, up. That is how it is moving. So if you follow the market very well, you will see it. You will see those candles. Every time there is a movement, a very huge movement that has been done, we shall see a consolidation. Then after the consolidation, we shall see a movement downwards, either up to 50% of the distance it moved. Then it can either continue up or move down. So every time the market makes a very big movement, it must consolidate. After consolidating, it will do a retracement. It will do a retracement. A retracement, that is the movement. It has to cover that distance. That distance has to be covered. People always ask, now this coin was moving, now I bought it when it was up, now it is, I see now it is 2 weeks going down. And then you ask that person, when it was going up, how long did it take? And I said, it moved 3 weeks when it was just moving up. It was just doing a small retracement and then continuing. So if it did this long distance, it means the buyers bought, and then they bought and bought. So they kept on selling and selling. The moment, so they kept on buying and buying. So their take profits start. When their take profits start and they start selling and selling, what happens next? The market has to fall down for the buyers, for the prices to go down in order for the buyers to go and start buying again. Remember, buyers buy low and sell high. No one can buy high in order to sell higher. Have we understood? We buy low. For a good trader, you must buy low and then sell high. We don't buy high. Never buy high, because when you buy high, it means you are going to sell higher. And when you buy higher, it means you have to sell highest. That is a very bad strategy. That is a very bad strategy. Every time you see a coin that it has moved and moved and moved upwards, it has gone up and up and up, get out of the market, wait. Wait for the movement that it made upwards. Let it first come down. The prices to go low again, then you start buying from here. Don't buy from here, you sell here, and again you sell, you buy from here. So when you buy again from here, it means you must sell here this way or more than that. Okay? So that is a tip. That is a tip. I don't know whether I have made some sense today. I don't know whether I have made some sense today. Let me first go to people's chats and see before I continue. I might be talking when people, when I left them already, and then let me first see what people are saying in the chat room, then I can continue or explain again, or we leave this place. I Ebek, Beck, LTC, Acro, Gala, Anti, Acro, XRP, Pepe, Solana, hi, we vote. Someone says we vote. Beck and Gala. And then Rani says, oh my God, I just joined. Anyway, I'll watch on YouTube tomorrow before our next lesson. Oh, sorry. What is the difference between one trading in 1 hour and 4 hours time frame trading the same coin? Another one, help me on how to draw lines. Help me on how to draw lines. Then Mabu says, these hours and minutes, please explain what good do they do and why should we choose? Okay. Very well understood. Good so far. It is fine so far, so good. That is Maniraho. Rani, you will watch you will watch the recorded version if you came in late. Someone says, what is the difference between trading 1 hour and 4 hours? I said the difference is someone who is trading 1 hour, it means the candles you are looking at, every candle you are looking at, it is formed within an hour. Okay? Whereas someone who is looking at 4 hours, someone who is looking at 4-hour time frame, by the time the candle of a 4-hour time frame follower, by the time that candle ends, it means there are 4 1-hour candles. For someone to be a good trader, a trader who is going to trade and then you achieve, it is okay to do your analysis in a bigger time frame. And then you can enter in the smaller time frame. You can enter the market, or you can make your entries at a smaller time frame. Personally, the reason as why I like looking at 4 hours, first of all, I don't want to be on pressure. I don't want to be on pressure because in the smaller time frame, there is a lot of noise. There is a lot of noise. If you are trading, if you are looking at a 1-hour time frame or 30 minutes time frame, if you are looking at 30 minutes time frame, you might find in the 30 minutes time frame when the market is showing that the market is going down, and then you see red, and then you fear that, oh my God, the market has gone down. Oh, then you can even panic and then make wrong decisions. Whereas someone who is looking at 4-hour time frame, this person will find the candle which is 4-hour time frame. It is saying, the market is still bullish. The market is bullish. For me, I like a bigger time frame because there is no much noise. Now let's look at this structure. Look at this structure, people. Look at this structure. That is 1 hour. That is 1 hour. Now, if we go to and then we say, let's look at 30 minutes time frame, you are going to see how these candles. Now, if you can see the difference, when we were looking at 1 hour, the candles were still somewhere up here. But in 30 minutes, it is showing us the market is dropping. Okay. If we look at 15 minutes, you will see that 15 minutes will also tell you that the market is dropping down. It is going so down. And then someone who is trading 10 minutes, 5 minutes, for it will even tell you, we are ranging. Whereas someone who is looking at 4-hour time frame, I am not so on. The ranging ended. We are up that way. With the 4 hours, there is less noise. You trade with a peace of mind. You are not panicking. Now for like, especially, now let me just give an example. Like for me, during the day, I am talking to very many people. I am seeing this one is making a consultation, this one is this one is saying, this one is asking this. So if I am trading 5 minutes, I'll be on the panic. I'll not attend to these people very well because I'll be in my that I have a trade which is I don't know where it is, I don't know whether the market has gone down. What has happened? What has happened, friends? I don't know what had happened, but I am back now. I don't know where the people's chats. I can no longer see them. If I had not answered your question, please write it there and then I answer it before we close this one. Today we have seen how to draw a support and resistance. No, we have just introduced the support and resistance. Tomorrow, as I introduce the trading view, then I will also show you where to get those lines, because someone might be wondering, where are those lines? Where do you get them from? So tomorrow we are looking at introduction to the trading view and how to use it. Then we get to know how to use it. If I had not answered your question, please come to the chat room, write it there, and